this is something that is like this ongoing conversation for, I mean, for as long as people have painted on
Yeah.
cave walls, I think is it innate talent, or could really anybody do this? And I meet people all the time. Oh, I can't. All I can do is stick figures. And it's like, yeah, stick figures is how you start.
I
Like,
say is
Mhm.
true. Anyone
you
can
know,
draw,
I can't play
but
basketball,
only the
you know, like,
fingers.
but I promise you, like, I can teach you to draw. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
hit limits with basketball where, like, just
Sure. Yeah.
not going to
Yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
you know, like, um,
Do
but
you think there is like, if someone's learned to draw, like I was showing my son some of your drawings on Instagram. It's like, wow, Mike, if I ever want to learn how to do that, like I'm gonna get Micah to teach him. Me and my wife aren't naturally artistic in that way. Neither one of us has had a inclination towards that. How far do you think you could take him, say, if he's just average talent?
man, I won't name any names, but I work with some pretty like substandard talent in the world, you know, like I
Yeah.
have
Yeah. Yeah.
peers where I look at their stuff and I go like, man, you really just, I feel like you don't have a natural eye for this.
Yeah.
Like I don't get the sense of like a natural, and here I am kind of, you know, contradicting myself. There are some natural qualities that there's
Yeah.
aesthetic
Yeah.
people have or they don't have, and there's
Well, it's
compositional stuff,
the
but
same way you said with like basketball. Like I could teach them when to play, and they could get pretty good. And if they
yeah,
work really hard and
yeah, yeah,
grind, like, but if they're
yeah,
not, 6'5" and like incredible quick to twitch muscles, they can only go so far.
yeah, and the only so far means you're probably not going to get a college scholarship out of it, and you're probably not going to like do it for a living, right?
You're not
But
going to be in the top 1%, but you could be in the top 5%, right?
right, yeah,
Yeah.
and so I think that would be the same thing with art. I think, you know,
Yeah.
lots of people, nobody comes out of the womb doing amazing art.
Hmm.
They practice. And the
Yeah.
trick is that some of these kids, myself included, love it at an early age more than other kids love it,
Yeah.
and then just do
Yeah.
it more, and they put in the
Yeah.
reps and they make those early
Yeah.
mistakes and they train those muscles. Like,
Hmm.
you know, I did a whole essay once to comparing, you know, a professional artist to a professional athlete, and the overlaps are massive. And so but the trick is like, yeah, I might not ever be able to, you know, push down a center or a power forward, but like, you know, even at 46, if I just really, really set my mind to it, by the time I was 50, I could probably drain threes like pretty
Yeah. Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not when someone is trying to stop me, but like, so anyone can cook
Hmm.
if that's what you want, is to cook, right?
Right.
If
Right.
what you
Right.
want is to be a professional artist, that's a different
If you're
question.
going to be miserable and grumbling the whole time through it, you're probably not going to like doing it very much. And,
Yeah.
dad forces you to do it. I guess
But
develop some skill, but yeah.
yeah, but like if you or Jill, if you were like, hey, we've decided we really want to learn to do this.
Yeah.
Like when we go on vacation, we want to bring a little watercolor kit, and what we want to do is sit there and watercolor. We want to do
Yeah.
that more than golf or hike or,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, sit
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
drink by the pool, right? And then
Yeah.
like, great, but you can get there. And so that is this beautiful message, which is a misnomer amongst people where they truly believe, you know, like I was torn from the thigh of Zeus and able to draw, and or that Gusteau was torn from the thigh of Zeus and able to cook. And it's like, no, they
Hmm.
liked it. They
Yeah.
might have had some predilection
Yeah.
to it, and then they busted their ass. And that's
Yeah.
what we're seeing, is we're seeing someone in this movie who's the rat that has been busting his ass. And the
Yeah.
nice social message there is that he believed he could because Gusteau said he could,
Hmm.
but he like stumbled across it first. And so, look, you don't need encouragement. Just like chase the thing that you really like.
Well,
And
and he was
then,
he was interested in it enough, and then the spirit of gusto is what he sought out to seek encouragement. Because this is like, if you're interested in something and you're looking for something, like the spirit and the guides will find you if that's what you truly seek.
yes. And he sought one out, right? Like he
Yeah.
got Gusteau's book. And so that's what I did when I was a kid. I got George Bridgman's book. I got Stan Lee and Stan Buscema's book,
Yeah.
and I ruined them. I paged through them so much that they fell apart. I've had to buy
Yeah.
both books numerous times.
Yeah.
George Bridgman's Complete Guide to Life Drawing and How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. And if all you have is one cookbook, you can still do it. And then what happens, what's beautiful about this movie is what happens is through studying someone's work, you start, and it's the same as a large language model in a weird way. Like you can start to internalize them, and that's what
Mhm.
master studies are for. Like I pull out an Ashley Wood comic because he does
Yeah.
zombies better than anybody. In my, I
Yeah.
just love the way his ink work, and it's like, so let's
Yeah.
copy his stuff. And in a way, I'm taking that little spirit of Gusteau, I'm taking that little spirit of Ashley Wood, and I'm like, here, just sit on my shoulder and
Yeah.
help me draw
Yeah.
zombies.
Yeah.
Um, and so it's beautiful how they've encapsulated that
Yeah.
in this movie.